Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Di, and today I am sharing with you my rating system. So I know that ratings mean different things to different people, and I thought that it would be interesting for me to share what I use for a rating system. And I use the same system when I am rating not only animes I watch and Korean dramas, but also books and manga. So if you follow me on Twitter or Goodreads, you'll see that I use the star ratings on Goodreads. I do not like that Goodreads only has the 5-star system because I do use a 10-star system, but I make it work as best that I can. Another thing to note is that usually on Goodreads, if I am on a 1/2 star for my normal rating system, then I do round up. I just think that it is nice to give a little bit of a higher rating. And yeah, I think that since it is up, you might as well just give the better rating if you can't just use the 1/2 star. But if it is a 1/2 star rating, I do always say what the actual rating I am giving it is in my written review. So I think that's all the preface I need. I did use a rating system that I had found from a friend. She is a friend that watches K-dramas a lot, and she came up with this rating system. At least I think she did. She might have gotten it from someone else, but it is a rating system that I've used for a long time. And her name, or at least her handle, is Licha77x7. She runs a K-drama Facebook page as well. I will link her down in the description box below in case you're interested. She's big into K-pop and Korean dramas. And yeah, definitely check her out if you're interested in those types of things as well. But let's get to the rating system. So like I said, I use a 10-star rating system. And I'll start from 10 and go all the way down to 1. So 10 stars or 5 stars, like I said, Goodreads only uses 5 stars, would be something that I absolutely loved. I would buy it. I want it in my collection. I will reread it over and over and over again. It has to be that type of thing in order for me to give it a full 10 stars. I don't normally give things 10 stars. I have given things 4.5 stars. That's usually as high as I go. It is very rare for me to give a full 5 stars. So yeah, the next one would be 9 stars or 4.5 stars. Like I said, this is the one that I will normally use or use on a more regular basis. This means that I would either watch it or read it again by myself. So of my own volition, I would pick it up and put in the time and effort to reread it. 4 stars would mean that I would watch or read it again with a friend. So I'd do a buddy read. So that's 4 stars. 3.5 stars would mean I would recommend it but not rewatch it. I do quite use this one a lot. I am a pretty big rereader, but a lot of times I don't foresee myself putting in the effort to reread it. And I don't feel like it would be something necessary for me. Even if like it's in a series, that would mean that I wouldn't like put in the effort to reread that installment before continuing. So then 3 stars means that I liked it. That's It's kind of the same thing as 3.5, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I would recommend that other people read it, or that I think it's something that I would like have anything to gush about with friends, I guess. Where are we? 2.5 stars. That means it was just okay. It was so-so. I don't really have many feelings about it. It wasn't good or bad. 2 stars means that it wasn't really good. I didn't enjoy it. I probably don't have anything great to say about it. 1.5 stars means save your time. It wasn't really great. I probably have more bad things to say about it than good. 1 star means it was bad. I have like 95% bad things to say about it. I probably don't want to elaborate on it at all. I probably wouldn't talk to anybody about it. And 0.5 star means it was terrible. Like, don't even bother. I have only bad things to say about it, and yeah. Now, of the ratings, I don't normally go below 2 stars, which means that I thought it was bad, but I still can find some good things to say about it. I don't usually like to go below that. I think there was probably only one time I may have rated something lower than 2 stars. I think. I don't give out less than 2 stars very often. Hardly at all. Also, when I am rating things, a lot of times I will just instinctively go to what I know the Goodreads like rating descriptions are. So I liked it, I really liked it, I loved it, I didn't like it, types of things. I'll figure out how I feel about what I read or watched based off of those descriptions, and then associate it more detailed with this like 10-star system. I know it sounds complicated. That's just how my brain works. I have a really hard time rating things, just because I know like there's a lot of time and effort that goes into creating these types of things for us to consume, and I have a hard time when I don't feel great about something that I read or watched, and like putting that up for the author to potentially see, author or creator or whatever. And so that's another reason why I definitely round up if I'm in between. That's not to say that there are not things that I haven't like reviewed not great in the past. But I do try to give that little extra, just in appreciation for all of the time and effort that the person took to create it for people to consume. So, yeah, that's how I rate things I read and watch. I have to say that I'm a little less harsh, I guess, when it comes to manga. I will normally only write a review for a manga series when I am done with the entire series, unless there is something in that particular volume that either really bothered me or I really, really enjoyed. But I do find that I am more lenient with manga ratings than I am with novel ratings. when I'm watching things, I'm probably even more lenient than that, and I don't really get detailed about what type of rating I'm giving it because I don't write written reviews for things that I watch. You can probably tell from the descriptions of my ratings that the scale is based mostly on my enjoyment of what I either read or watched. I do take that into high consideration when I'm rating something because for me, reading and watching something is not something I'm looking for as a learning experience. I'm looking for entertainment. I'm looking for that enjoyment factor. I'm not looking for it to teach me something. That being said, if I do find that I am either feeling not great about certain situations and how they're playing out, that also definitely hinders on my enjoyment of the thing that I'm consuming on a whole. So that definitely reflects in my rating because it affects the enjoyment level. So even though I'm not a critical reviewer, things that affect me that I don't find are sitting with me well and my views definitely affect my rating. So yeah, I hope that this was enlightening a little bit and that you will understand better what my ratings mean. Like I said, I do rate manga, novels, TV shows, anime, and Korean dramas, and even movies. So if you ever see a star rating from me, those all are based on this scale. So yeah, I'd be interested to know what type of rating scale you use. I know ratings can be very different between people and their feelings as to what each rating means also differs greatly. So yeah, I hope this was enlightening, like I said. I hope you're all doing great. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.